Alright, we got this queue. We have an arena with teddy bears and big mandragoras and little moogles and chocobos. And she's got a long yellow jacket, black tights underneath, white boots. There are little fake bees all up in the audience seats. Very cutesy and kind of childlike, but it's fine, it's whatever. She does the heart thingy with her hands, gives a wink again. Again, I can't remember what it's called. Regulator?
This starlet with a sting. The adorable but deadly. Sweet but poisonous. Honey bee lovely.
She gets bigger. She has the thorax and stinger of a bee. Coming from her back are two longish white kind of ribbons that each have a stinger on the end of them. Has a staff. Alright. Last time I pulled an X.
Lovely show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience.
We have a shield healer with us. Last time it was myself and another white mage.
Submit to your lovely queen.
This is a donut. Get in. Get in, noobs.
Beautifully dodged.
This is so the line is down the center here. It's wider than her hitbox though, so everybody dodged it. Cool. Tank busters. They're line attacks too. Another one down the center. I didn't know she did that twice. Not that it's a thing. She goes to the center. There's like track lighting going around. Little spotlights everywhere.
Now to savor the sweet sting of honeybee's charm.
We have hearts on our person now.
Feeling your love.
This is unavoidable damage. We all get a heart. Oh, sorry, that's not right. This is unavoidable, but spread out. And then one person soaks each of these. Only one. And then that person will have a second heart. Sorry, 4 people will have a second heart. Get out of the center for that. If you get 3 hearts, you get stunned, you dance, it's bad. It makes it so you can't avoid other things. You avoid these hearts. The big circles that are about to pop out, they are on the outside of the arena. So being in the middle is okay. Just dodge the little hearts. Oof.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
They did it. I don't think anybody got stunned, did they? If they did, they didn't get hit by anything else. And then she'll face one direction and do a pretty big cone. Don't get hit by that.
I'll make you mine.
This one's just AoE. It drops the hearts though. Oh, never mind. So this is the starter circle in the top here. Run into it after it goes off, so you don't get hit by the middle. Oh, we got another cone. Greenie, what are you doing? Oh, dancing. Yeah, that'll do it. They were shielded.
Everyone having a good time?
This is the one that's just group wide. It drops the hearts. You know, shield healers meaning like I don't have to do anything. It's crazy. Again, cones at each tank, so don't stand near them or behind them. We're at 36%. The hard part comes toward the end. She summons bees on the outside. Oh, no, never mind. She's doing that again? Really? Okay. And then globules. Okay, you can spread out after the globules go off. It's all good. Don't be scared. I'll pop in here.
No hard feelings if I kill you?
Another donut. I think it's gonna have globules again after this. No spread out mechanic after it though, so that's nice. Or 20%. Tank. Oh come on, dude. Go to. Run to boss. Tank. Tank. Stacking mechanic. Stacking mechanic means run to boss.
B is for
Always.
brilliant.
How do people not learn it by level 100? Seriously. Okay. These guys are gonna go in a line. Just kind of follow the line. Follow the lines. Don't go too fast. %. That's the easy part. I'm hoping not to. Yeah, we're not gonna see the last one. Last one's more random. This one's a bow tie, so be on the side. Like it's gonna come out the back of her.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this is.
And then she's doing this line down the center thing again, and it's done. Good job, everybody. Sort of. She glows in a dark red, black energy, reaches to the sky one more time, and she falls to her side, and then becomes her normal Hume self once more. Passed out. The little bot
KO!
checks for signs
The
of...
match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Oh. Well. I noticed the other healer did more DPS. Oh, I can't
It's
say that.
all over.
Never mind.
Until next time.
Did good healing. That's what I meant to say. What did we get? We got 40 tomestones of what? Mathematics. 5 mnemonics, 10 more mathematics because it was... Oh, we got 40 because it was our first time, I think. Oh, about, yeah. Cool. Somebody said jackpot because, you know, it's nice when you get that bonus that you weren't really expecting. And we talked to Metem inside the green room to continue. Cutscene. Metem, whatever. Damn near killed him. What a performance that was! I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal, says Black Cat. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. But wait, if she needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponents better than most. If Mercy is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. They both look to me. My options are, I'd be happy to have Black Cat in my corner, or I don't see why not. I'd be happy to have Black Cat in my corner. Little smile. She turns and gives me a big thumbs up and a big nod. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yaana. Oh my gosh. That's the that's the name of my wife's, I guess it would be cousin in the Philippines. But this is YAA Nancy A. Her name is YA Nancy A. That's cute. I'm Yaana, and I look forward to working together. I lost her accent already, sorry. I never said I was good at things. We speak with Yaana to finish the quest. Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than in this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it is time for the match. Sweet Poison is complete. We get 3,000 gil. Spell speed, rank 11, so plus 18 materia, the kind that can be added over and over again, theoretically, to super boost your gear. And once again, I'll choose the crit, rank 11, plus 18. Again, it can be, yeah. I've never done that. I'm not quite sure how. You would go in here, and all of my stuff is melded, So that's such a weird trick. Like you have to, I don't know how to get into the materia melding menu without clicking meld on something that has an open slot. I've never found it. Yeah, so you basically just have to hope, I guess, that you have at least one thing in your inventory somewhere that doesn't, or you could remove a thing, I guess. That's stupid. So I just, pick something in my inventory. Like for instance, if I wanted to add, I forgot, oh no, actually that's good, because these are probably the highest item level I can get, 780. That's probably via the mnemonics or whatever it was before. Like mathematics used to be the cap, I think. Wait a second. Wasn't one of these discontinued? Or was that... I don't know. But... So yeah, none of the... Well, I could try... See, I don't even know how to super confirm available materia enhancements. I could do more crit, I just don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm not even sure if display gear that cannot host additional materia. Yeah. Do you have to do it before you have... I don't... Whatever. Anyway, we're actually going to go on with the next quest here. So, just because it was so quick. And this is called... Oh, stop it. Sweet Poison. Yaana... Yaana's Yarn. Cute. Alright. Yaana's Yarn. Cat's Yarn. Yeah, you get it. Here we go. Right then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. I watched that fight video twice just to make sure, but it ended before the really hard part, where those lines from the outside bees are kind of random. We're kind of... Hey, aren't you Mercy, the fighter who doesn't use a regulator? Regulators. Hopefully I'll remember that. We'll see. Says one of the adoring fans. We're kind of just in Solution 9 in a public area. To not only fight, but win without using a feral soul, you're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. I was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers, says a younger kid. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too, I just know it. I give him a fist and palm and a smile. You heartless fiend, how dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you, says a fan that is a little bit crying. Two more run off sad. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match, says square-jawed human dude. Another fan of somebody else, probably. A very gray-skinned Elzen with blonde hair with light blue highlights at the end. The fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy, says the genial gentleman that he is. Black t-shirt. But do excuse me, I'm something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Another fan. Wait, you're Black Cat? What are you doing, keeping company with the lass who just beat you? Says a Makote male, walking toward her. That's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody put on a show like Wicked Thunder. She kind of bares her teeth at him. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Again, I'm changing. I'm sorry. But that was Black Cat or Yaana. Yaana? We go running down some stairs. Cutscene ends. Oh, sorry. Transitions. We are continuing to run. Nobody here with us. Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over here. Cutscene fades to black. Transitions? No. We are on the east side of the recreation zone. We talk to Yaana to continue. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training. Yeah. The home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. Now don't be shy. Go on in and make yourself comfortable. Cutscene. Or... Yep, cutscene. The doors slide open outward into the walls. We got some green motif on the walls, but like the purple electrope kind of flashes here and there. A little Makote gal comes rushing up. Purplish, pinkish, yeah, light purple hair. Yaana waves to her. Her name is Neyuni, Nancy E-Y-U, Nancy I. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss. My name is Neyuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. I smile. Thanking her for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters, and though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrol. They happened to be in Yassulani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them, and one day they went out and never came back. Yaana walks over to her. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're averse to using souls. We, on the other hand, don't see such a problem with the practice. So at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators when they passed that we can still remember them. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. Neyuni kind of bows her head, eyes closed, hands at her chest. I was too little to understand when it happened, but I've heard the story from my sisters, so when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. I do have to start the game completely over if we fail the fight. No. Mercy, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass. I cross my arms and think about it, but I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Neyuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather than talk about such things... Sorry, her gym also has like weight benches and like squat racks, like the kind that I think they're called Smith machines. They guide. Apparently those can be bad for you because even though they prevent you from dying, they don't. Your body doesn't follow the natural lines of like benching and squatting and stuff. Of if they're free weights and they're not suspended by cables. And we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Mercy. This calls for drinks. We've only got energy drinks, but it's the gesture that counts, right? Neyuni crosses her arms and cocks her head and gets a little bit of a smile. You're celebrating even though you lost? She starts giggling at her little joke at her sister's expense. Black screen, and then we're back with sodas, energy drinks in her hands, whatever. We give a cheers and a toast. Hopefully the young one doesn't have an energy drink. We're chatting, taking sips. Just enjoying each other's company. Us cat ladies. Cutscene transitions to the cans on the table, still having conversations, sitting on benches. So, after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name's Eutrope, or Eutrope, but probably Eutrope. E-U-Tom-R-O Paul E. and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Neyuni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Eutrope. Hold on, I've just the thing, says Neyuni, getting up. Grabs a controller and turns on the big screen near us. The camera zooms in on it. We see a white-haired Makote, black, like sleeveless vest kind of thing, like a little bit of midriff showing, black leather pants. Can't really, like, this kind of looks like a rooster. I see like the outline of a chicken or a cock. What is it they're called? Yeah. As I should have said. Anyway, a rooster, and I think this is the frill, like the red thing that's on its head. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed the Levensteed's soul in conjunction with Eutrope and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. She has a determined look on her face. I'm confident enough in what I can do. I'm confident. This is Yaana again. Sorry. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. We're back to like the present, looking at the big screen. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized too. I cock my head at that. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Eutrope threw all of that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. Her sister thinks on it, though. Yaana stands, but that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadian. Good luck, Mercy, and please be careful, says Neyuni. Seeing us out, I give her a nod and a smile and a fist in palm. She cheers, Yaana cheers a little bit. Yaana. Okay. I think going west-northwest to the teleport, the etherite over here, is probably the bestest way. And then we can use this to get down to the Arcadian. With voice not cracking at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Enter the green room. Speak to Yaana to finish this quest. Here we go, Mercy. I'll do my best to support you as your second. 3,000 gil, tenacity plus 18s or rank 11 materia. Once again, I will choose crit. Why not? This should be a really short one, so we'll add this to the list, apparently. I guess. I don't know. Vile Heat. Sorry. Vile, I thought I said heart. Vile Heat. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Little cutscene. Yaana crosses her arms, extends a hand for a second. Right, let's take a look at your opponent. We look to the big screen. We see a square-jawed human dude, red hair, got like a cheetah or tiger kind of colored with the stripes involved, like a neckerchief kind of thing. bare-chested, armed, etc., etc. But he's got like some metal pauldrons. So the right side has spikes on it. This thing looks like a bomb, so like he's probably the embodiment of a bomb. We'll see that in a second. He's got this it's called a bandolier across his chest that he might have a gun with the ammo, so like a gunbreaker kind of thing. Who knows? That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, the Brute Bomber. He's sticking his tongue out. He's a weirdo. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches, but that'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win. The rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. Heavy metal music. Ish. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. I don't think that's how it works, but have you ever bested him? Now go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring, and come back here the new champion. I give a fist and palm, determined look on my face. Cutscene goes black. AAC light heavyweight M3 now accessible. I wonder how this queue will be. I'm gonna watch a video, so that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Yaana and I thank you for watching, even though she only has eyes for me. See you next time. Bye bye for now.